everybody in here, kids, adults, you need to know what you want. We live in a world where many people, they give up on their dreams. Get a job and help somebody else build that person's dreams. I fail to believe that God put us on this earth simply to exist. Adults, you need to know what you want. See, even talking to a lot of people, they can tell you a list of things that they don't want. When you ask what you want, it's not so easy to come up with. So you need to know exactly what you want. And when you know what you want, it's okay if your goals for you doesn't match up with other people's goals. It's okay to chase your goals even though other people think you should do something different. See, God gave your goals to you. You see it. I don't have to see it. Your parents don't have to see it. Your friends don't have to see it. You see it. So you go ahead and chase your goals, right? So I moved to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, mainly because my mother, she couldn't afford to fund my education here. I went there thinking, okay, I'm going to go to school, I'm going to get a good job, whatever the case may be. It didn't quite work out like that. I ended up working at a bank, and quickly I became one of the top salespeople in that bank. And I found out two things. One, I was pretty good with sales. I like talking to people. Two, I didn't want to be an employee. I didn't want to work for anybody. I wanted to work for myself. Winning at a high level is not for the chosen few. Massive success is not for the chosen few. Achieving your dreams is not for the chosen few, but it's for the few that choose. So I encourage everybody in here, young, old, indifferent, how you feel, I encourage you to choose to dream. And when I say dream, I'm not talking about getting a Corolla, putting on the road to make some extra money. That's cool, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about opening a shop in the community, making a little extra money. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about going on a work program to the US to get a little job. Your dream has to excite you. Maybe you want to make $1 million a year. Maybe you want to make $1 million a month. Maybe you want to generate an international business that impacts tens of thousands of lives across the world. Maybe you want to travel, you want to see every crevice, every corner of this world. Your dream has to excite you. See, that excitement, that's what's going to keep you going when the doubt starts to seep in. The excitement is going to keep you going when you start getting rejection. You get hear no over here, hear no over there. Seems like you hear no every single where. The excitement is going to keep you going when people start saying that you're crazy. When you say you're crazy, but you're not crazy. Les Brown says there's greatness in you, and there's greatness in every person in here. You have to recognize that. And you know what? I know what a lot of people are thinking. I know what a lot of people are saying when they hear things like this. Duey Saxton, that's so good. But it's unrealistic. It sounds wonderful, it sounds amazing, but it's just not realistic. Why is it that somebody says to you that you can have anything that you want? And somebody says to you you can achieve all your dreams, why do you naturally reject it? When somebody looks at you and says, man, there you go, no, you know, you're not going to amount to nothing, man. No, that's not going to work. You really accept that. Why is that? See, unrealistic is a lie that average people tell to justify their averageness. Think about this. Years ago, the flip a switch and lights come on. That was unrealistic. But aren't you happy that Thomas Edison didn't subscribe to the lie? That's unrealistic. We all have smartphones, right?
Yeah.
You know how unrealistic that was 20 years ago? Aren't you happy Steve Jobs didn't subscribe to unrealistic? A metallic vehicle flying through the air, and get this, people in it. How unrealistic was that? Thank God the Wright brothers did not subscribe to the lie. That's unrealistic. My mentor says if you believe you can, you do. If you believe you can't, you don't. My granny says believe kill and believe cure. Right? So that's wonderful news if you think about it, because that means all you have to do is really inspect what you expect. All you have to do is be deliberate in the thing that you believe, and you can really have anything. You can have anything that you want if you just believe it. The unfortunate thing about that is many people will never accept that to be fact. I want to share with you some examples of just the power of belief, right? In 1954, it was believed that the human being could not run a mile under 4 minutes. Not only was it dangerous to attempt such a thing, they say your heart will stop. You could kill yourself, you could die if you try to do something like that. And that's what the experts were saying. Then came along a gentleman by the name of Roger Bannister. In May of 1954, he did the impossible. He ran a mile under 4 minutes. And what made this story even more intriguing is 45 days later, somebody broke his record. That year, several athletes ran the mile under 4 minutes. Today, high school kids run the mile under 4 minutes.